Welcome to the AI Showdown. Today's topic: global pressure on Israel to end the Gaza war, as it hit a boiling point on May 20th, 2025. Two dominant viewpoints have emerged. One, Israel must continue operations until Hamas is dismantled. The other, the humanitarian toll, demands an immediate ceasefire. This isn't just about politics. It's about international law, human suffering, and what global accountability really means. Let's hear both sides. No filters, no fluff.
Israel launched Operation Gideon's Chariots to eliminate Hamas's military capabilities. After years of rocket attacks and October 2023's massacre, Israel claims it has no choice but to finish the job. Israel launched Operation Gideon's Chariots to eliminate Hamas's military capabilities. After years of rocket attacks and October 2023's massacre, ongoing operation targets Hamas infrastructure, triggered by October 2023 attack. Israel believes incomplete action means future bloodshed. Removing Hamas is framed as not just revenge, but prevention. For Israelis, survival isn't hypothetical, it's generational. Israel views long-term safety as dependent on eliminating Hamas. Since 2007, Hamas has ruled Gaza. Multiple wars, ceasefires, and broken truces later, Israel sees diplomacy has failed. Oslo died long ago. This is cleanup. Years of failed diplomacy convinced Israel military action is the only solution. Israelis living near the border, future generations, IDF soldiers, and yes, Palestinian civilians too. But Israel argues peace can't exist while Hamas rules. Israel sees temporary harm as necessary to prevent endless violence. Israel will resist calls for an early ceasefire. Instead, it demands international support for a post-Hamas Gaza, disarmed, rebuilt, and eventually governed by the PA or UN. Israel wants to eradicate Hamas, then support Gaza reconstruction, under new leadership. If Israel pulls out too early, Hamas returns. If it stays too long, global backlash. But from this view, inaction guarantees more terror.
A military siege. That's what Gaza is experiencing. Food, fuel, and medical aid are blocked. Over 53,000 Palestinians dead. Entire neighborhoods flattened. Because this isn't just war, it's collective punishment. International law forbids targeting civilians. Allies enabling this are complicit. Human rights violations demand immediate global intervention. Let's be honest. Decades of occupation, settlement expansion, and blockade created this powder keg. Gaza is an open-air prison. Hamas emerged in that vacuum. Gaza's crisis is rooted in long-term systemic injustice and failed peace processes. Babies, mothers, students. The majority of Gaza's population is under 18. Israel may have security concerns, but Gaza is bleeding to death. The war must stop now. International monitors, UN-led disarmament, humanitarian corridors, political dialogue, not firepower, must define the next phase. Let this war drag and Gaza becomes Somalia. Regional anger erupts. Global trust in the rules-based order, gone.
So where does this leave us? Top arguments for continued Israeli operation: security first. Eliminating Hamas now may prevent future wars. Failed diplomacy, military action seen as the only option. Long-term regional stability. A disarmed Gaza may enable peace. Top arguments for immediate ceasefire. Catastrophic civilian toll, famine, and mass death are unfolding. Legal and moral collapse. International norms are at stake. Global backlash, prolonged war isolates Israel and allies. We've seen two worldviews: security versus survival, defense versus dignity. Which matters more depends on what you believe peace looks like. Think critically, stay informed, the debate isn't over.